I will go to the public address microphone in just a minute, and then we'll come up and we'll get started. Busy week here at Homewood High School and a beautiful night here at Waldrop Stadium where the Homewood Patriots will be taking on the Briarwood Christian Lions.
Last year's Lincoln Queen. So what we may do, just look for Miss Jones down here. You know Miss Jones, right? Yeah. If she does this, then don't read this one. Just take it out and time and say, presenting this year's Miss Queen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2006 Homewood High School homecoming game. This week, the students participated in a number of homecoming activities. Here are the results from the various competitions. The Spirit Chain winner, senior class. Pod decoration winners, the junior class. Spirit Stick winner from the pep rally, the seniors. This week, each class participated in a float building competition. The runner-up of the class float competition for the 2006 homecoming parade is the senior class. And the winner of the class float competition is the junior class. On the field tonight, Mr. Vic Wilson, principal of Homewood High School, and Joy Lampkin, president of the Student Government Association, will honor the homecoming court of the 2006 by presenting each attendant with a bouquet of roses. The freshman attendant is Ms. Ann Holland White. Ann Holland is the daughter of Butch and Pam White. She is escorted by her father, Mr. Butch White. Ann Holland is the vice president of the freshman class and is also actively involved with Young Life and is a member of the freshman cheerleading squad. Miss Ann Holland White. The sophomore attendant is Ms. Mary Margaret Braswell. Mary Margaret is the daughter of Dwight Braswell. She is escorted by her father, Mr. Dwight Braswell. Mary Margaret is a member of the JV cheerleading squad and the Legacy Show Choir. She also participates in the Beta Club and Key Club. Mrs. Mary Margaret Braswell. The junior attendant is Ms. Leah Chancellor. Leah is the daughter of Barry and Debbie Chancellor. She is escorted by her father, Mr. Barry Chancellor. Leah is a member of the varsity cheerleading squad, is a diamond doll for the varsity baseball. She also teaches Sunday school to preschoolers at Our Lady of Sorrows. Mrs. Leah Chancellor. The senior attendant is Miss Keegan Ballinger. Keegan is the daughter of Francie Hughes and Jack Ballinger. She is escorted by her father, Mr. Jack Ballinger. Keegan is the captain of the varsity cheerleading squad, plays shortstop for the varsity softball team. She also volunteers with the special education department at Homewood High School, Mrs. Keegan Ballinger. The final attendant is Ms. Lindsay Powell. The next senior attendant is Ms. Makia Peavy. Makia is the daughter of Tamika Peavy and Michael Smith. She is escorted by her grandfather, Mr. Robert Davis. She currently serves as a grade level representative for the Student Government Association. She is also a member of the Peer Helpers and the Beta Club. Miss Makia Peavy. The final senior attendant is Ms. Lindsay Powell. Lindsay is the daughter of Ray and Pam Powell. She is escorted by her father, Mr. Ray Powell. Lindsay is the captain of the Star Spangled Girls. She is also the treasurer of the National Honor Society and serves as a grade level representative for the Student Government Association. Mrs. Lindsay Powell. Presenting the crown will be last year's homecoming queen, Miss Shakia Polnick. Shakina is currently attending Tuskegee University and is majoring in nursing. She is the daughter of Valerie Bendion. She is escorted by her brother, Mr. Marcus Polnick. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the 2006 Homecoming Queen of Homewood High School, Miss Makia Peavy. Please join me in applauding the 2006 Homecoming Court and Queen. Welcome to Homewood football tonight, where the Homewood Patriots take on the singing of the national anthem. Nice job by the choir. And welcome to Homewood football, where the Homewood Patriots will be taking on the Briarwood Christian Lions here at Waldrop Stadium. And we're going to week 5, Larry, and once again, what a great rivalry this has become. But you know, this game doesn't mean anything this year because it's not a region game. That's a strange feeling.
Well, it's a big rivalry game though, but you're right, it's not in the area, and but it's going to be a good ball game. Lifetime, we're 6-2 against these guys. We've beat them 6 times, lost to them 2 times. Amazing thing is that's only in 6 years. So we played them twice, two different times.
And all 8 of those games have been wars. I mean, every game has been a hard-fought game. And there's a great shot of our captains for tonight. Martez Packer, the senior defensive end. Kenny Baker, senior cornerback for the Patriots. And the wide receiver / running back, number 32, Tyler Robbins. And 3 great seniors right there, Larry.
Well, you're right. All 3 of them have done a wonderful job so far this season and had great careers here. And Tyler's also our return man, and evidently did a good job calling it. We get to defer to the second half there.
So we're going to be kicking off and going to put our defense on the field and try to get off to a great start. Good shot of the Patriots coming out of the tunnel. And what a beautiful night here at Waldrop Stadium. Cool night. And a lot of color. Looks like Mr. O'Brien painted the Patriot head again today. And what a great effect that is.
It's a perfect night for football, Tim. A little cooler here tonight, like you said, and it's going to be a great night to watch a good high school football game. This Briarwood team's for real. They've lost by 3 points to Vestavia, but the statistics were dead even, if anything, slightly in Briarwood's favor. And this Trotter is about as good a quarterback as we'll see all year. He's only a junior, but he's an outstanding, probably will be an all-state 5A quarterback.
Yeah. There's a great shot of the banner and the cheerleaders who had a very busy week here, homecoming for the 2006. There's a good shot of the Patriots. But we've had our homecoming queens before the game tonight, and a lot of stuff going on. Mitch Nelson driving one of the floats this week. I'd like to have been there and seen that.
Tell you what, pretty bunch of girls out there tonight. Congratulations to all of them. They're all winners, and especially the queen. But that was a good bunch there tonight, Tim, and a lot of fun.
Well, the Patriots will be kicking off. Kicker, Mr. Charlie Preston, the sophomore. Good shot of the Spangles in their new attire. Color guard. Beautiful effect that is right there.
That's a nice picture. Good job by our camera people. There's a lot of color in that picture, and I know a lot of mom and dads are proud of that.
So the Patriots getting ready to kick off. Back deep for the Briarwood Christian Lions will be number 20. Will Tumlin, Patriot kickoff team. Kenny Baker. And we're going to have a quick kick. High, short kick coming down at about the 27. It fights his way out to about the 42, where Kenny Baker along with Tanner White in on the tackle.
Wow, fairly short kick and a terrific return for them. They're out at starting at 42, and I know Coach Wright like to have them way back around the 20.
First down and 10, 42-yard line. Great drop from Trotter. Going to run the screen pass. Completed. He gets about 8 on first down out to midfield, where Mike Stonewall's in on the tackle with Cody Rogers.
Well, this is what Briarwood is known for. They're a passing club. They're going to run a little bit, but they're going to pass a lot, Tim. And right off the bat, they know we're going to come with a rush and a good screen call right off the bat.
Second down and short for the Lions. Motion. There'll be a lot of shifting by the Lions all night. Trotter looking quick out. Completed. Tackle made by Clements, but a first down by the Lions down to the 46-yard line.
Well, nice pass play. And again, this Trotter is a good quarterback, and he has a high percentage of completions, and you can see the confidence in their passing game already.
Completed out to Sillers, number 3. Trotter looking for play from the sideline. Getting it all set up. Double receivers each side. Straight drop. He's flush. He's got a little running room. And he's going to get about 8 or 9 on first down.
Well, the 25-second clock is not working, and I don't know what's wrong, but the guy had unlimited time on that last play. So I don't know what's wrong. The referee, get a picture of the referee there, Glenn, if you could. He's going over to see the 25-second clock man. Coach Wright had me doing that last week. Right before the game, the man didn't show up and asked me to go over and do that, which I was glad to help him. You know, when the head coach asks you, what you going to do? May have to go back tonight. It's pretty hard to operate. You got to flip one switch. It's the only thing on that box.
Well, sometimes that can be difficult. You know, not everybody can flip that one switch.
It's obvious, right?
Second down and 3 for the Lions. A little movement by the Patriot defense. Got a lot of shifting. You got to hang in here with Briarwood. They take a lot of time at the line. There's an option this way by Trotter. And good speed, gets around the corner and a first down inside the 30.
Wow, if he's going to run the ball like that, we got to get some hits on that young man and let him know he's playing on our ball field. There's our letterman. And I'll have to admit, I don't remember the number. I know they have all year. I like their TV numbers on their arms there.
First down and 10, ball's at the 27. Rolling to his left is Trotter, looking, gonna throw on the out and up, and it's completed down around the 10-yard line, where it'll be a first down. Jake Cole along with Dalton McManus all in on the tackle.
That ball was in the air a long time, Tim. I thought we might get over there and bust that up, but man was pretty open, so nice play by them.
Daly, Packer, and Stonewall up front for the Patriots. Dorsey, Berry, Rogers, and McManus at the linebackers. Baker and Jackson, your corners. Two safeties are Cole and Clements. A lot of pressure right up the middle. And the ball bounces off the chest of the receiver and goes incomplete. Second down.
Trotter's a pretty good quarterback. Even when they don't complete him, he hits his guy in the chest, and nice throw that time.
Great shot of the Homewood front. Cameron Daly, Mike Stonewall, and Martez Packer. Good shot of our varsity cheerleaders and our junior varsity cheerleaders here tonight. Trotter straight back
Come
flush.
on.
Stonewall pushing him to the side. He's going to find the up-under guy. Jackson with a big hit. And he's going to get down close to the goal line. Probably going to get a first down inside the 1.
Boy, we had him on the dead run, and for him on the dead run to deliver a pass like that, that's another fine play because we had a pretty good rush on him.
So we have first down and goal to goal just inside the 1. Good shot of the senior Mike Stonewall. Briarwood going to finally go up under center. Full backfield. Straight pitch. And a touchdown for the Lions. Walters in for Briarwood.
Well, nice drive by them, and pretty good passing. And when they needed the power, they went to their power eye, and it was there. So, that's happened before. We just got to bow up and come back on them. Our offense needs to answer that.
Well, you talked about they're a very good team. And, they moved it on down the field, used all their guys, and spread us out and making plays. They'll do their normal lineup on their extra point, and then they'll shift over and snap it and kick it. So the kick is up, and it is good with 8:42 remaining in the first quarter. Briarwood Christian Lions 7 and the Patriots 0.
Well, tough start there. The defense just, bend all the way down. Didn't give up any big plays, but a very solid drive. Short passes all the way down, and, that's one of those that's hard to stop when you got a quarterback like Trotter.
Good shot of Tyler Burgess, the special teams coach for the Patriots. And this kick return team. Adam Lloyd, 54. Jarvis King, 57. Tanner White, 41. Chip Genius, 7. 15, Kareem Abdullah. And then you got Kenny Dorsey, 47. Houston Walker, 6. Dalton McManus, 46. Charles Yarborough, 26. And Tyler Robbins and Cortez Slaughter back deep for the Patriots. Number 21 will be kicking off for Briarwood. High kick. Slaughter at about the 1. And he's coming out looking for a seam. And he's going to be out close to the 20 where the Patriots will have it first down and 10.
Well, let's see what our offense can do here tonight. And I don't know if Ladarius is going to start for us tonight or not. I don't think he is. I think his ankle's still bothering him a little bit.
But he is dressed out. Adam Lloyd, your center. Jay Johnson, Jarvis King, your 2 guards. Lockett and Justin King, your 2 tackles. Fake. Hayes looking across the middle and goes incomplete. Intended for Mark Tortolot. Going to bring up second down and 10 at the 20.
Well, that was a little different start for us. That was a pretty good shot. Looked like he was open over the middle, just didn't quite connect. But a pretty good idea there.
Kareem Abdullah, Mark Tortolot, Tyler Robbins all to the far side. Chip Genia back to the near side. Hayes and Yarborough in the backfield. Keeper by Hayes. And he's going to get it out to about the 22. It'll be third down and long for the Patriots.
Well, that's where our passing game needs to come through here now. So third down and 7 or 8, Tim, and possession down.
Play coming in from the sideline. We'll have trips to the far side. Yarborough and Abdullah to the near side. Empty backfield for Hayes. Straight drop. Got pressure. And he's going to be sacked down at about the 12, where to bring up fourth down and long for the Patriots.
Well, they fired a linebacker on this side, and I don't think David saw him coming, and we're lucky we didn't, fumble or something there, because he did not see that guy coming in at all. We need a big punt here.
Jeff McClain in to punt for the Patriots, the senior. Play Hassenfuss, will you snap? Good snap. High kick from McClain. Gonna come down at about the 40, where Briarwood will take a fair catch and have it first down and 10.
Well, it looked like, a 28-yard punt that time, and pretty good field position for Briarwood on our 40, so come on defense, they got their work cut out for them.
First down and 10 for the Lions. Trotter with an empty backfield motion. Going to give to the motion back. And a nice hit by number 35, Cody Rogers, along with Cameron Daly. Nice play.
Yeah, let's run that again, Glenn. That was a good stick there, 35, Cody Rogers. He sniffs this one out from the get-go. Nice cut by their man, but boy, he ran into some red shirts there. Good play.
Second down and long 8. Trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side. Single back set. Straight drop from Trotter. Being flush once again. Got by one. Dorsey with a big hit.
Boy, nice pursuit that time, Tim. He has everybody running him out of that backfield. Big old 47, Kenny Dorsey's going to come in and close him out. Look at that. That's great rushing there by our guys. Terrific pressure, and then Kenny Dorsey really smacks him.
Packer, Daly, and Stonewall all flushing it. And Kenny Dorsey, good shot of Kenny right there. Senior linebacker. Third down and 11. Trips to the near side. Trotter sprinting out, gonna throw back. Screen to the other side.
Boom!
There's Kenny Baker with a huge hit. Sam Berry there also. Nice job by the Patriot defense.
Wow, watch Kenny Baker. He sees this from a mile away, and has he got some speed? He closes runs right by the tackle. Should have been blocking him, and he smacks him. Sam Berry, Kenny Baker, great play.
Fourth down and about 15 for the Lions. Punt formation. Tyler Robbins back deep at about the 10-yard line.
Oh, get him!
Got pressure, he flushes him. Got a long trailer pushing him out and a big hit. Dorsey, though, with a tackle. And it's going to be have the ball at the 40-yard line where it'll be a first down.
I tell you, Andrew Traylor took a hit, but there's nothing you can do about that. When you're pursuing this guy, Andrew, you did a great job, buddy, and set Kenny Dorsey up for the tackle. But terrific defense, and now we're in good position at our 41. Way to go, defense. Come on, offense.
So a big break for the Patriots. First down at the 40-yard line, 41. 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Give to Yarborough. And a big hole up the middle. And gain of about 5 on first down.
You know, it's amazing, but anytime the defense or something like that will make some good plays, that gives energy and a spark to this offense, and it's good to see a nice play on first down. I like his 2nd and 5 stuff.
Nice blocking by the front. Adam Lloyd, Jay Johnson, Jarvis, and Justin King, and Brandon Lockett. Nice blocking up front. Abdullah and Tortolot to the near side. Ginya along with Robbins to the far side. Yarborough in the backfield with Hayes. Keeper by Hayes. He's got a little seam, and he's got a first down to about the 47-yard line.
Glenn, let's run that again if you can. Let's look at a little blocking on this left side, and I believe that's one of the Kings and Lockett, and they turned that thing down. Good play by Jarvis King, left guard.
And then nice block from the center, Adam Lloyd. Nice seam. First down for the Patriots. Double back set with Robbins and Yarborough. Hayes with a rollout with a Utah pass. Goes incomplete. Intended for Tyler Robbins. Going to bring up second down and long.
Nice idea. They caught them firing some linebackers. The one on this side fired, but didn't quite connect, and that's all right. Second down. Let's keep it going, guys.
Good shot of the senior Brandon Lockett and Jarvis King, 57, left side of the offensive line.
That's a pretty good pair right there.
Second down long. Hayes looking for Gigna with a big, nice catch, trying for more yards. Going to bring up third down, gain of about 4.
Yeah, he close to half of it. Let's get about 6 here and get that first down and keep them moving.
Looking for the play from the sideline. Robbins and Gigna there. Nice shot of them. Double receivers each side. Yarborough in the backfield with Hayes. Rolling to the far side, looking back to Gigna with a tight end.
Oh!
Tight end screen pass and a first down for the Patriots. That's a nice play.
That is a nice play, and not many people are going to pull this one down. It's nice to be 6'4" and have long arms and pretty good hands there. And that's a great catch and good blocking. I think that's Tyler Robbins. He does it all. But nice first down. Way to run, Chip.
Jarvis King with a nice block. We have a flag.
Well, I don't know. Let's get our eye on the referee here.
He's all the way to the other side.
Well, we got a first down. I don't know what the talk is about.
Here we go. We're fixing to start it back. They're trying to get everything sorted out. Good shot of the offense. Yarborough and Hayes in the backfield. Trips to the far side. Tortolot, Robbins, and Gigna. Hayes quick out to Robbins, looking for that seam, and he's got about 6 or 7. Nice block by Mark Tortolot.
Nice pitch, nice catch, good timing, and Tyler can run with that ball after he catches it. Look at there, beautiful pass right there, good one. Nice blocking out there, good play.
Second down and a long 4. Nice pitch, nice catch, good shot of the senior Tyler Robbins. Two backs, Robbins and Yarborough with Hayes. They'll fake it. Hayes looking for Robbins out of the backfield, and a catch and a cut. And a first down inside the 20, down to about the 16 goes Tyler Robbins.
Well, I really like this play selection, and I like the way you can pick the right plays, but you still got to execute. David is calm in that pocket, beautiful blocking. Tyler Robbins is a terrific target and good running. First down again, Tim.
Double receivers each side. Robbins and Gigna to the far side. Abdullah along with Tortolot to the near side. Boyd will you snap to Hayes. Keeper by David. Down to about the 15.
Tell you, David is playing with a lot more confidence, and he's covering that ball up when he gets in the crowd, and a lot more poise. He looks good out there.
Gain of about 2. Second down and 8. Ball's at the 15-yard line. Hayes going to give back the draw back this way, and we got a flag on the play.
That's not going to be good. I'm afraid that's going to be an offensive hold. Yep, that's what they're indicating.
That's a preliminary call.
Never good to see it when you have the ball and that flag comes in the middle of the line.
Holding against the offense. The 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat second down.
That's Steve Newton, and he's about as good a referee as there is in the state of Alabama. He knows his stuff.
Minute and 15 and counting here in the first quarter. Briarwood with a 7-0 lead. Patriots on the move. Ball at the 25. Second down and about 20. And he's going to be sacked all the way back to about the 37.
Well, we missed a block there and turned that guy loose, and David never had a chance. Wow, that's a big big loss there. That coupled with the holding, and we're in trouble here. 3rd and a mile, Tim.
Yeah, 3rd and a long, long way. We got to get about half of it back here and then maybe give a shot in the end zone. Get us down far enough where we can attempt the extra point or a field goal. Hayes flush, looking, throw it, and the ball goes incomplete. It's intended for Yarborough.
Well, ball on the 36-yard line. It's almost impossible to get it. I almost think you'd have to punt, but let's wait and see what our coaches decide to do. Nice crowd shot. You can tell we're starting to wear sweaters and jackets and getting that time of year, Tim.
Yeah. Feels good out there to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I've had enough hot weather.
We'll run the play clock down, maybe take a penalty here, and then we'll punt. So there should be a flag. It is
Before
delay
the
of
snap.
game by the
Delay of game against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
We can hear Mr. Newton. We can't see him, but as the delay a game, and what a good job Mr. Newton does. Jeff McLean on the punt.
Yeah, they don't have to accept this penalty, so they're questioning. Yeah, they're going to take it. Okay, puts it back at the 42. Gives us a little more room to punt this ball.
Elliott Sauls along Kenny Baker on each side as your sprinters. You're up back, Stonewall, Rogers, Yarborough, McLean to kick. It's off the side of his foot. Going to take a Briarwood roll. It's going to be down at about the 33-yard line, 33, 34-yard line.
Well, that was unfortunate. About a 9-yard punt that time, and that was not what we wanted. But that's all right. They're still backed up, so come on, defense, do it again. That was pretty good drive by the offense. Didn't quite get down there between the holding and that one sack.
Yeah, the holding killed us. We had the ball, had moving, and had so back to live action. 1st down and 10 for Briarwood. Empty backfield for Trotter. Here we go. The shift by the lineman. Motion. Keeper by Trotter, and he's going to be piled up right in the middle. Dorsey's in there, along with Cameron Daly.
I'm
Sam
surprised.
Barry.
Excuse me, Tim. I'm surprised to see him run in the middle there, into the 1st quarter.
So Briarwood with a 7-0 lead and the end of the 1st quarter. And we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hey, Rod, if you're interested, there's a future for you in the beverage distribution industry.
We appreciate Buffalo Rock Bottling Company, Pepsi-Cola. Appreciate them, our corporate sponsor. And there's a great shot of Russell Martin along with interim head coach Dickie Wright, defensive coordinator.
That Coach Gilchrist from the middle school.
Right, the defensive coordinator at the middle school.
James
Coach
Taylor.
James Taylor, defensive line coach. Good 1st quarter. Pretty hard-fought game by the Patriots, and a nice drive by the Lions right off the bat. Patriots came back and kind of stalled down with a penalty. 2nd down and 10.
Nice shot there. A beautiful young lady in beautiful, colorful uniforms there.
Second down, 10. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Trotter, straight back. Utah. McManus along with Kenny Dorsey on the tackle.
Well, about 4 or 5 yards to go here, Tim, and 3rd down, possession down coming up, so big play.
Third down and a long 4. There's a good shot of the sophomore, Dalton McManus, in on the tackle. There's a good shot. Third down and long for Trotter. Not sure if he's looking at his watch or whatever, but he calls a timeout. And we're going to take a timeout in the booth and list our friends at Colonial Bank.
Connections. Life has many, putting you in touch with a pretty remarkable world. At Colonial Bank, you'll find the Colonial Connection. A connection to banking the way you want it. Not just a direct link to all the conveniences that banking has to offer. It's your connection to something even more important. Our people. Your financial needs. Our people. That's the Colonial Connection.
Colonial Bank. We can do.
Appreciate our friends, Colonial Bank. And there's a good shot of our defensive team right there. And had a couple of great shots of our drum majors tonight. Lauren Noah along with Will Sparks. Great shot of them.
And there's 3 of them, and
Samantha Adams is the third.
yeah, and it's the same 3 we had last year. I mean, how many times do you have them letter all the way through? Like, that's pretty good.
I can't remember. Third down and 4. Ball's just inside the 40. Motion. Rolling. Gonna run the reverse. And he's got some blocking out here. He's going to get the first down. And knocked out of bounds over here on the sideline by Jake Cole. And a nice play by the line.
Well, sitting up here, you can see it coming, but when you're down there, you don't see it coming. And well set up and well executed by Briarwood. First down and nice play by them. Got Barry Johnson checking in at right defensive end here.
First down at 10. Ball's at the 41-yard line. Trotter straight back. He's going to throw the quick out. Daniel Clements in on the tackle. Gain of about 6. Going to bring up second down and 4.
And Stonewall almost got a piece of that ball coming out. He timed his jump right, just barely missed it, but nice play over on that far side, Mike Stonewall.
Split backfield with Trotter. Shotgun formation. Shifting by the line. Straight give up the middle and a first down run. Knocked down Cody Rogers and Charles Jackson all on the tackle along with Dalton McManus.
Well, good blocking up the middle there, and you know, we just got to stop them here, Tim. They're not doing anything fancy here. We got to stop that.
First down and 10. Ball just inside the 25. Lions on the move. 10:07 and counting here in the first half. 7-0 line lead. Trotter rolling to the near side, looking. He's going to look over the top, and it's incomplete.
Boy, I tell you, caught a break here because he did get behind us. So, you know, good break for us. It brings up second and long now, 2nd and 10. There's the Letterman. You know, they were the first. Not this particular bunch, but the Homewood Letterman started it all. All the other high schools are copying Homewood now. But I still think we have the best. Got our TV numbers, and great job. Spirited bunch.
Second down and 10. Empty backfield. Trotter straight back. Looking up under once again. Completed. Charles Jackson in on the tackle with Sam Berry. First down for Briarwood.
Well, nice play by Trotter. He stands in there pretty cool, and he's got enough time to pick out his receivers, picked out an open one, and it was the short one, and nice play by them.
Good shot of all the cheerleaders, the junior varsity in the navy and the varsity in the red. once again, we're taking our sweet time, getting the plays in. And 9:24 and counting. Trotter straight back. Looking, he's flush, but he gets out. Oh, his feet. And nice tackle by Sam Berry at about the 9.
Tell you what, looks easier to hit him up here than it is on that field. He's pretty shifty, but nice play, Sam Berry, bring him down. And only about a 3-yard gain. He did a lot of running there for 3 yards. So 3rd down. Supposed to be 3rd down here, guys, isn't it? Or is that?
2nd down and about 7. Motion by one of the receivers. Trotter straight back. He's flush. And he's going to be run out of bounds.
Glenn, run that back again if you can. Looked like we had a guy break loose up the middle, and I couldn't tell if they grabbed him from the backside. Let's watch our rusher come right up the middle here. I think it's Martez. Let's watch Martez. Going to be the left defensive end. No. Oh, he pulled his jersey pretty good. Oh, man.
Timeout by the Briarwood Christian Lions with 8:34, 7-0 line lead. We're going to take a break and talk about that red wagon. And I know Mitch is looking for it for Halloween. He likes to get in that wagon and go out and fill it up with candy and brings it up here at the press box. Buddy Wade and State Farm Insurance. So what a great job they do. Ms. Zuko working there in the office for Buddy. And there's a good shot of Buddy Wade. State Farm Insurance. They're on the Oxmoor Road, right in front of the Palisades at 942-4444. Auto, Life, Fire, and Health. State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, they're there. So Buddy Wade and State Farm Insurance, give him a call. So going to be back to live action, 3rd down and about 5. There's a good shot of our JV cheerleaders, and they are Sarah Catherine Black, Mary Margaret Braswell, Hannah Franklin, Ashley Hallmark, Lee Ellen Logan, Sarah Morrison, Sydney Newman, Margaret Rawls, and Caitlin Robbins, our 2006 JV cheerleaders. 3rd down and 5 for Briarwood. We're going to shift back into the I. Going to fake it, boot it, throw it. Back in the corner, and Baker with a superstar play by Kenny Baker, the senior.
Wow, nice play, Kenny Baker, and it doesn't hurt to have a little speed and a little athletic ability. He can jump out of his shoes here. Pretty good pass and a nice route, but Kenny, excellent coverage, gets that big paw up there and swats it away. Nice play, Kenny Baker.
Briarwood on to attempt the field goal.
23-yarder, Tim.
23-yard attempt. Snap is down, high kick, and it is no good. So that's a break for the Patriots, and wow, he gets it on up there, but a nice job by the Patriot defense going up there at the end, and big break.
Nice play defense to stop them down there like that, and you know, that's a tough angle from that. He's all the way over on the hash, and good deal. That was a good deal right there by the Patriots. Way to go. Come on, offense.
Good shot of our defense. Cody Rogers, 35, and Coach Wright. Back to live action. 1st down and 10 at the 20 for the Patriots. Hayes going to give to Yarborough with a stretch run, and there's not going to get anything there. So 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots.
Well, it looked like they heard that play call in the huddle there, so not much there on that. 8:05 to go in the 2nd quarter. 7-0 Briarwood lead. Our offense needs to drive this ball on down and burn some clock up and get us some points.
Will Stevens along with Robbins to the far side. Hayes, trip coming out, and then a big sack by the Lions. Good shot of the defensive huddle. Coach Taylor, Barry Johnson, Martez Packer, Mike Stonewall, Cameron Daly, Cody Rogers, Sam Berry, Dalton McManus, Jake Cole, on the far side, and there's number 1, Charles Jackson, the junior.
Look like Martez's jersey's too big for me. Oh, that's right. It's been stretched.
3rd down and about 17. Hayes rolling to the far side. Looking. Ball goes incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we could have used the yardage, but that was about 8 yards short of the first down, guys. So not a lot of damage done. We got to get a big punt out of here, though, this time. 7-11 to go in the first half.
Jeff McClain on the punt. Clay Hassenfuss with your snap. Sauls along with Baker, your 2 sprinters. McClain with a nice high kick.
Fumble.
Come down at the 41 where they get a fair catch and have it 1st down and 10.
27-yard punt that time, no return, and excellent field position for the Briarwood Lions, and our defense has got to do it again here, giving them pretty good field position, 41-yard line.
7:02 remaining in the first half. Briarwood with a 7-0 lead. Daly, Packer, Stonewall up front. Motion by the Lions. Trotter straight back. Daly with pressure. Throwing the screen. Tripped up by Dorsey. McManus along with Cole in on the tackle.
Well, they're going to that. We didn't rush but 3 guys. I'm surprised it worked as well as it did, really. But, you know, we were in a pretty good position to defend that, but they made 7 yards anyway.
Good shot of our offensive staff and Coach Gibbons, the middle school head coach and athletic director right there in the middle of it. Offensive coordinator David Jones. 2nd down and about 4. Throw the quick out. And got a 1st down. It's down to about the 26-yard line.
Well, that was a good call by Briarwood. We fired somebody from that side, and they threw past him, and halfback had his first man beat before he even had to, you know, run a step by firing that linebacker. So good play by them. Got a timeout here, Tim.
Timeout on the field and timeout in the booth with 6:13. 7-0 line lead. Dawson Memorial Baptist Church.
If you were given a gift that could change the world, how far would you go to share it? With those nearest to you? All around the city? Across the country? Or even to the ends of the earth? Let us know how we can share the gift of God's love with you. Join us this Sunday at Dawson.
Appreciate Dawson Memorial Baptist Church and Dr. Fenton there on Oxmoor Road. There's a great shot of the crowd here at homecoming in 2006.
Yeah, it is a nice crowd. Glenn, I don't know if y'all can back up and get a good shot of the crowd there, but it's packed pretty well wall to wall. A nice homecoming crowd here in Homewood. There's a good shot of them. And I know a lot of people are asking, our record at homecoming is 24 wins, 10 losses, so I knew everybody wanted to know that.
1st down and 10. Ball's at the 26-yard line. Motion by the Lions. Trotter rolling to the near side, looking and looking. And looking back across. And the ball goes incomplete.
Good coverage and made him roll the wrong way. A little bit of pressure. Nice play defense. Way to go. And
let's watch that one more time.
we fired Cody from the outside on that left side, but I'm going to tell you, Cameron Daly is a pretty good defensive lineman. He's low in the middle there. Nice coverage, and we had that one pretty well covered all the way.
Brandon Lockett. 2nd down and 10. Straight drop from Trotter. Looking and looking. Got a little time. Daly with a little pressure. Nice sliding catch for a first down at about the 15.
Yeah, pretty good pitch, better catch than a pitch there, and he had enough time to pick out. I don't think that was his primary receiver, and he caught a guy cutting across the middle.
First down and 10. Ball's at the 14-yard line. Trotter double back set each side of him. Comes motion. Gonna run the draw. Dorsey with the tackle, but nice effort by the tailback getting it inside to about the 9. Barry Johnson, number 75, checking in defensive line.
Well, that's pretty good blocking by their guys there, because that's not a quick hitter. That's a slow developing play, and you got to hold that block for a little bit. But, you know, they made 5 yards on it. So 5:08 to go in the half, and Briarwood down knocking again.
Second down and 5. Ball's at the 9. Gonna run the same play. Nice job by the defense right there. Daly at the bottom of the pile, along with McManus.
Tell you what, Cameron Daly closes that up, and whoever's on his outside did a good job there.
Stonewall, Mike Stonewall kept it inside. Nice job from the senior, Mike Stonewall. Third down, about 6.
Well, I'm going to say they got to get it here. Unless they get down to 1 yard to go, they're going to try another field goal. Come on, hold them here.
Come on, D.
Timeout, Briarwood.
Timeout, 7-0 line lead. 4:16 remaining in the half. Let's take a break. Wachovia Bank.
Lots of banks have free checking. But only Wachovia's free checking is something that no one else can offer. The bank that's been rated #1 in customer satisfaction 5 years in a row. Unbeatable free checking. Are you with Wachovia?
Back to live action, and appreciate Wachovia Bank. And there's a good shot of all the cheerleaders and defensive staff. Defense had a pretty good half so far, Larry, and having to dig in about every time. The Lions' offense is explosive and pretty good start.
Yeah, I agree. That's the defense has played well. We were talking about that during the little break there, and they got their backs against it again, but they've done well so far. Let's see if they can do it one more time.
Big play here in the game. Trotter with an empty backset, got motion, gonna fake it. Trotter's gonna pull it out and look. He's gonna look back in the back corner, and it goes incomplete. Daniel Clements with great coverage, so gonna bring up 4th down.
Nice coverage, and even if this man, let's watch this again, Glenn. I think even if he were to haul it in, he's out of bounds. So he can't run. Cody's out there, and if he catches that ball, he looks like he landed on the line. So nice play, Daniel. They're going to try another field goal.
Another field goal.
26 yards, which is actually further back, but it gives them a little better angle.
At the far hash. Good snap. With a high kick. And it's no good. So it's off to the right. I think I saw the same thing last Saturday, I think, in Arkansas.
I don't even want to talk about that. Well, that's great, All right. We got 4:03 to go in this half. Plenty of time for our offense to do what they can do, and that's drive 80 yards down this field and tie this ball game up.
So a nice job by the Homewood defense, and let's see if the offense get rolling. Adam Lloyd, Jay Johnson, Jarvis King, Justin King, Brandon Lockett up front. Hayes rolling to the near side, and nice pressure coming from up the middle, and Hayes is sacked at about the 14, 15-yard line.
Well, the Briarwood defenders have very good speed, and they're able to run us down, and we're having a little trouble getting away from them there, but we just got to connect, got to get it going.
3:38 and counting. Gigna, Robbins to the near side. Slaughter along with Tortolot to the far side. Yarborough in the backfield with Hayes. Hayes rolling to the far side. Throwback quick to Gigna with a tight end screen and gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. But Briarwood can fly. They're all over the play, but a nice play call.
Well, I like this blocking. The linemen love to pull out and block on a screen pass. I know. That was one of the only plays I ever got to pull out and block, and you look forward to 2 good blocks out here, and way to run with it, Chip.
Third down and about 10.
Boy, it was a nice shot.
Yeah,
and those young men played well tonight.
Sam Berry, Dalton McManus, the sophomore, the senior Sam Berry. Rolling his Hayes. Ball is going to be picked off by Walters at about the 30.
Lots of time left. 2:41 to go in the half. Briarwood ball, and that's a tough break there. First turnover of the night, either way.
There's a good shot of Ms. Noah. Will Sparks. There's Ms. Adams, Smith Adams. First down and 10, balls at the 30. Straight drop from Trotter, a lot of pressure. Gonna dump it off. Clements with a big hit. Nice hard running. Gonna gain about 8 on first down.
Well, we can't depend on the clock here. There's still plenty of time. 2:25 to go. It is rolling, but the defense is going to have to do it here. The clock will not help them. There's too short a field, too much time. Although Briarwood doesn't have any more timeouts. That's a good thing.
Yeah, they do not have any more timeouts. So got about 9 on first down, 2nd and 1. I hope they take their sweet time here running their plays. So they're going to do the normal shifts. There's no hurry. Option this way. Nice job by Packer.
Come on.
Get it outside. A nice tackle by Martez Packer and Kenny Dorsey. See if we can run that again. Looked like McManus was getting held out here on the edge.
Well, they're going to stop the clock, move the chains here. I couldn't tell he got held. I don't know.
Nice job with the option. Minute 45 and counting. First down and 10. Balls at the 18-yard line. Trotter, straight back, looking, gonna throw the quick out. He overthrows his handyman number 3.
He had his man wide open, and he just overthrew him that time. That guy was out there and in great shape, and Trotter had him and just overthrew him. A little bit of pressure coming in there from Mike Stonewall. Mike's played a pretty good ball game.
And that's a great shot of the senior Martez Packer.
He's played a good ball game.
Yes, Cameron Daly, another. Second down and 10. Trotter straight back. Looking, he's got time.
Oh, good.
And Sam Berry in on the tackle along with McManus.
Well, we got about 1 minute and 18 seconds to go in the half, and now the clock is starting to be a little bit of a factor. They're burning the clock up a little more than they should and slow getting their plays in.
He slid a lot further out, so he gains about 5. Third down and a long 5. Ball's at about the 13-yard line. Double receivers each side. Trotter straight back. Looking. He's going to throw over the middle, and it's going to go incomplete. Jake Cole with great coverage.
Well, he put some mustard on that one, and probably too much for his receiver. It didn't hit him perfect, and with that much fire on the ball, he threw it a little behind his man. It was a little hard to handle. Got a straight-on kick this time, Tim. It ought to be a little easier, even though it's from a little further out, about a 30-yard effort.
A good shot of the junior Jake Cole. Sorry about calling you Will, but I do that to my own kids, Jake.
You call your kids Will?
No, I call them whatever before I get it right. Here's the field goal. It's a high kick, and he's going to get that one in. So it's up and good with 41.8 seconds remaining in the half. 10-0 Briarwood lead.
Steve Truck says, as an Auburn fan, he just told me, he said the difference between an Alabama kicker and a Briarwood kicker is Briarwood hits one every once in a while.
So the kick return team will be on for the Patriots. Looks like they got their good hands team on return tonight, because Briarwood does a little bit of everything. They'll onside kick it. They'll do a lot of different things, and you got to be on your toes.
Tim, I tell you, with 41 seconds to go in the first half, the defense has really played well. Our kicking game's got to do better in the second half, and our offense has got to get on track if we're going to come back in this ball game and give them a run for their money. But the defense can't play much better than they've done.
Cortez Slaughter back deep, along with Robbins, Yarborough, McManus, Walker, and Dorsey. He's going to kick a high, long kick. Slaughter's going to catch it at about the 3.
All the way.
Going to try to come back across the field. He's going to be knocked down at about the 9.
I'm not in favor of trying to cross on it, but if you're going to ever do it with 40 seconds to go in the half, that's when you do it. They can't call timeout, so we can run the clock out. So that's your chance to make a crosser that might have a chance at breaking it. But when you do that, you run that risk of getting tackled real deep, and we did, but we took our chance. That wasn't all bad.
36 seconds remaining. Double receivers each side. Hayes going to give to Yarborough with a nice hole. Going to get out to about the 15.
Well, and if they want to, that'll be the last play of the first half. Mitch, I think your telephone's ringing. Could be your pizza delivery man.
Give to Yarborough once again. Gain of about 5 yards. So he's going to be, I think he's got the first down, which is going to stop the clock. And while they move the chains, and then they'll start. There's a good shot of the junior Charles Yarborough, tailback. Nice shot.
Well, 6 seconds to go in the half, and the referees are talking this over. So let's see what they come up with.
Is that the pizza man calling you, Mitch, telling you the pizza was there?
It's a long time.
That's what the Mr. Newton's checking on. All right, here we go. He had his time, and here we go. Snap it. 6.1.
You don't even have to snap it.
That's going to be the end of the half, and a fine half here at Waldrop Stadium here, homecoming 2006. It's 10-0 Briarwood lead, and we're going to go down, and then we're going to come back up and watch the Patriot band at the halftime performance.